Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I was wondering, I'm bored, even though I'm completely tired from cleaning up my entire house. So, what to do? And obviously, correct answer is not relax and just draw, it's to record a video. I had two video ideas in mind. I had a Q&A and I had a art supplies tour video. I did have a few questions for the Q&A, but it was only like 4 or 5, and I didn't feel like the video would be long enough, so I'm pushing that back until we get more questions. So yes, please comment on my videos now, and I will not respond with a comment. It will be in a video though, promise. Anyways, I wanted to do an art tour, like art supplies I use. This is going to be heavily edited because everything I shall show, I will also show the US Amazon links and stuff like that for them. I will also most likely link them down in the description as well if you are interested. But anyways, I'm going to start by saying the type of sketchbooks and papers I use. So let's get into this. Now, in the past, I've used a lot of different papers, but since I've started this channel, I've been using this one and only sketchbook. If you see my first video, you've seen I've used the giant Canson X medium ones. I used to like them, but they are mixed medium papers, so they do soak up markers a lot more. Labels covered. These are the Ilio sketchbooks. Actually, I think it shows in here, right here. Yeah, Ilio sketchbooks. In the back, no. I've been using this probably now for a year. I wanted this because if you are, obviously you're not a person, you obviously would know Drawing with Waffles on here. We love her to death. I wanted to get the sketchbook she used in her videos. This is honestly a good sketchbook. I recommend it. You could do alcohol markers and it doesn't bleed through that much. Like I can show another page I did today. I did some fan art on Markiplier, and it didn't bleed that much. Every single sketchbook is gonna bleed like this until you get like a really high-end sketchbook for like $30. But yeah, I really like the sketchbook. I recommend it. I like the square sketchbook. I like the size. It feels good for me. But if I want to cut something out and paste it in here, I would normally either use this tiny little you can see the can. It's like a little watercolor mixed medium paper, or I would use this. Now I got these off of Amazon. I don't remember because I don't have them in their original packaging, but I will put this on screen and the sketchbook on screen, and it will be in the description down below. Now we shall get into what I sketch with and what I color and ink with. So let's get into that section now. I have a section we've all been waiting for. What do I use to draw with? What do I do to erase with? Well, if you've seen my videos, some of them I do show my sketching progress. I use the Paper Mate Clear Point No, it's not. This pencil. I also use the Mono eraser. I've had this basically for months. Complete circle. And my refill lead for this, I shall grab it, is Pentel 0.7 millimeters HB. Like it, it's nice. It's easy to get packs of, just like these pencils. And I got this at a little nearby local store. Now, sometimes I will sketch only in pen, as you would see from previous sketchbooks. You always used to use this one. There's the Bic Gelosity 0.7. I like this. I really like it, but it doesn't dry quick. It dries kind of quick. Though I do accidentally smudge it a lot. And in my other sketchbook that I use, that's cheap from Dollar Tree, you can easily see through the paper. So this is very seen through paper. So that's why I also like just regular ballpoint pen. These are from Walmart. Pen Gear. I love these. Actually, I've been drawing with these a lot more in my actual personal sketchbook. I also recently found a fine liner that will be in the next section, and I would love to actually hear your guys' personal opinions on these. Cause, to be honest, I took this from my teacher's room. Don't tell her. I'm considering switching my line arts, but I don't know. But yeah, speaking about the line arts, let's get into the line art section of this video. Fine liners. If you see my work, I love using them. And my main one I use is, of course, Microns. Now, I know a lot of people have problem with these, saying, "Oh, they dry out so quickly." My personal opinion of these, I love them to death. They're really good. I've never had that problem with them. They've never dried out on me at all. They've lasted for like over a year. The only one I wish kind of was better in the Micron set is the brush. That's the one I always run out of. Chisel and the point one. But yeah, I use the Microns, but I also started to use Sharpie fine liners. Sharpie pens. These are really good. I actually, in my sketchbook here, for this, I used this for. This. Because, like, you can definitely tell this is a little thinner than this. But, like, nothing's going to be as opaque as Microns. Hence why they're so expensive. But Sharpies are a little bit cheaper. And, honestly, it's more worth the price. Yeah, those are my main things I outline with. Sometimes I will outline with the jelly wool. If I, like, for example, I wear a lot of black, so I would draw myself with a black t-shirt and these arm sleeves, even though I don't wear them anymore. It will normally have to intercept with my shirt, so I would have to outline it with that, so you could at least see it. And another thing I line some of my pieces with is just this plain white marker. I don't remember where I got it. It's probably from Temu or something. But yeah, that's pretty much all I use to outline. Sometimes though, if I'm doing like other projects, like, I don't know, making Shrinky Dinks or something, I'll use Sharpies. But other than that, I don't really use them. Next, we are going to get into the stuff that I use to color. Now, this is going to be what I mainly use on this channel. So, most of it's going to be markers. But some will be other art supplies in general. So, let's get into that. Sorry, tripod. Now, let's get into that section. The art supplies. The one part I know most people here have been waiting for. What do I use to color? And one main thing I shall show. These. Oh, hoo. I know I'm not that popular. Please sponsor me. I love them to death. I've been using them for over 5 years. I've been using them halfway through their journey. And this is the first year I've been using their alcohol markers. I love them to death. I also, because I ran out of all their skin tones, I bought this. These are all from Amazon, by the way, except for that white pen. So use these. These are my skin tones. I probably should show the colors off as well. Show the colors off in this one as well. I love the color selection. Most of these are obviously dead. Most of my colors are honestly dead. Half of them. But I can't replace them because it's hard. They're always sold out. But But yeah, actually, I've been liking this set. I've been using a lot of the darker tones since I've been making more fan art, and some of the fan art I've been making either people I listen to who are darker, and Minecraft YouTubers, which some of them, like the one I showed before, are darker. Other things I use to add pops of color. You can hear them. Poscas. Now, I like Poscas. I have the fine tip. I have the normal tip. That's in a Jack Daniels container. Yeah, anytime you are in a video and you hear me like erasing one time, you probably hear this baby. And I also have the giant tips. To be honest, I think I use the giant ones a lot more, especially the black, which is basically dead. Yeah, I also, since we're technically in paint markers, I also use RTX skin tone markers. Love these. They do come with darker skin tone, but with that Kelvin, I feel like, I don't know, they dry like chalky. I don't know. Like, they dry a different color. That's what I don't like. I do also have other RTX markers. Some other RTX markers I use are these, 36 count. Now, I wish I could buy more of these because I love RTX, but they're expensive, even for me. But yeah, I love them. Please sponsor me. And I also, these were the first set I actually got from RTX. These. Now, to be honest, are they really like acrylic pens? To be honest, not really. But yeah, I still love the markers, still love RTX. And you know, I mean, do I use these? I think you can tell the answer. Do I use these? Yes, I do. I legit have 2 sets of these. And yeah. And last thing I use the color before we go into like miscellaneous stuff is these. Oops, sorry, tripod. These are the only art supplies I bought with my actual money, like in store. There's not a lot of things I buy by myself with my own money. Except for this eraser. Everything else I've either bought it online or my dad's bought for me. These Tombow markers, I had a gift card for Target. I don't shop there because my dad doesn't like it. But yeah, I was able to go there with my caseworker, so yay! I was able to go to the most overpriced damn store ever. Yeah, I really do like these Tombow markers. This is the set I got. Also, this is where this was supposed to be the jumbo eraser. This is the size of the mini one. Also came, forgot what else. I feel like it also came with something else, but I don't. Oh yeah, it came with like a mixing swatch that I never looked at. It's like mixing, yeah. I don't mix these at all. And now we are going to get into a little other another like miscellaneous section of the video. And also everything that I do not put on screen will also be shown at the end of the video. Because I know I've only did the screen thing for 2 things. Anyway, let's go on to the miscellaneous section. Hello, welcome to the miscellaneous section. This is going to be other art supplies I use, stuff I forgot to talk about in other sections of this video, and other things that I genuinely just enjoy using in general. First thing is the actual art supplies. These oil pastels. I love them. These are the only ones I've had. And as you can tell, they're very loved. At least most colors. Honestly, I made some very good artworks with these, and I will put them on screen. yeah, so you can see these can achieve really good things. I've even made something in this with them. Sorry, one of my keychains stabbed me. I've actually made this with those oil pastels. So you can achieve really good looks. Because I know some people, they blend with Q-tips, they have little blending stumps. Me personally, to achieve those, I blend with my finger. Now, let's talk about some other things I forgot to talk about. In like the sketching portion of this, I also forgot that I like sketching in color as well with pens. A lot of time will use these, the Pentel Wow, and I will also use Pentel Inkjoy. If you could tell what my favorite pen brand is, really wonder. Sometimes I will also just use brush tips that I will buy at Dollar Tree. So, see, I have this in black and pink. I have not used the pink more than once. I also have bought other things from Dollar Tree that actually work. I recommend buying them. Not that. I recommend getting these. This is a metallic marker. We got gold, white, and silver. The white is actually the one I used on the cover of this. It works surprisingly well. That was actually the first time I ever used it. I used it on the side, and I was so surprised of how good it came out. I have not used the other colors yet. I will actually, after this video, because I want to draw more of Lenny. I'll show who Lenny is. Pop up the screenshot of Lenny. That's Lenny. Yeah, I want to draw more of him after this video while editing. So yeah. Some other things I use, I don't use them often, but I use them time to time, is these Bic Permanent Fine Metallic Markers. They're nice. Ooh, that's not a good example. I don't know what color this is. Oh, great, it's brown. But yeah, these are nice. I like these as well. Thank you for falling from my desk. I also do like drawing in color, but sometimes I actually won't use a mechanical pencil. I know it's surprising. So, instead, I use these. Prismacolor Premier Colorways. We obviously know who inspired me to use these, drawing with waffles. But also, I know they suck at erasing. I don't know how she did it, even though she draws light. Amazing. I like these, and I've actually drawn with these in this book as well. And God, I'm really giving you guys spoilers. So here, this was drawn only with one of these, and yes, I'm getting back into my Sally face phase. Don't come for me. That's what I'm being for Halloween. And yeah, one last thing I use before there's like honestly random stuff that I don't use that I probably should give away. I use Crayola Super Tips. This isn't a good example because you cannot see the damn name. Just give me a color. Yellow. Okay, yeah. Crayola Super Tips. I like these, they're cheap. They don't layer, but One other example. Actually, I do really like using color pencils. And that's also what's going to be in this section as well, because I completely forgot to make a section for them, because it's honestly only 2 things. So, here's the color pencils. My color pencils. This is one of the things of color pencils I use. These are Prismacolors. These are the only ones I've ever used. Yes, I've used Crayola and stuff. I've used the regular Prismacolors and the Prismacolor Scholars. And this is just a huge collection of them I've had over the years. I love them. Don't get me wrong, but honestly, I wish the original, just regular Prismacolor selection had one of the colors that Scholar has. I think it's like the amber or something, but sienna or whatever. No, it's not that. It's like a really dark red that looks like brown. You know. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I really love these. You can get some good blending and stuff with them. I haven't blended with them, but yeah, this is what I've done with them. So yeah, I don't use color pencils a lot because they take a while and they also hurt my hand. But now, these are another color pencil I use. I was watching a TikTok art compilation because I don't have TikTok, and I saw these, and I went digging, found out where they were, and yeah, I don't use these for serious artworks. I mostly use these for doodles, but honestly, these are really good. They don't have like a really actual good skin tone. The skin tone is this, and it's honestly so orange. Like, I'll show a perfect example. In my very cheap book, I quickly drew Chester from Linkin Park. That's the skin tone. It may not look that bad in camera, but honestly, it's very orange. But yeah, I really do like these. Like, you can, like, if you like the texture of color pencils, you will like these. But yeah. This section is going to just be all the images of every art supplies that I listed that wasn't the two from before. So yeah, here you go. I hope I'll get more art supplies in the future so I can test out and also share with you guys my experiences with them. This has been a really fun video, and I'm going to have a lot of fun editing it. But anyways, I hope you all enjoy. Thank you so much for watching this video, and goodbye.